Welcome to the Top Gun Show. We're filming today from Kansas City, the headquarters of T-Mobile, this month's sponsor of the Top Gun Show. Back on the show today is Dave Falter, the VP of Global Wireline Sales and Channel Chief for T-Mobile for Business. Dave has held several Vice President and Senior Sales Director roles and over 30 years service at Sprint. Prior to the merger of Sprint into T-Mobile, he has led teams in sales, customer support, and solutions engineering across direct, partner, and wholesale sales channels. His accomplishments and outstanding leadership results would take up the entire episode. Dave, welcome back to the Top Gun Show.
Thanks for having us back, Steve.
I'm glad you carved out some more time for me today.
Not a problem.
Well, last week we uncovered what a serious player T-Mobile is as a provider of dedicated internet access, carrier Ethernet, wave services, cloud-based security, IP Defender, global SIP trunking, global MPLS VPN, and IoT services. A few acronyms there. Today, let's take a deeper look into the solutions. What type of customer applications are you winning? In other words, what problems are you solving for your customers?
So if we start with the premise that I discussed last week, that customers are moving their technology footprint to the cloud. And it's really saying, how do we move from that private network, get to the cloud, understanding no one's doing it all at once. There's always going to be a certain amount of, I've got a foot in the private, I've got a foot in the public. How do I bring it all together? And when you speak to the applications guys and our customers, they're trying to write applications that sort of fit both. So really the solutions that we're looking to bring enable our customers to work in that environment, allow the IT leaders to drive applications to support the enterprise, and do so as they sort of make this shift from private to public. So we look at things like carrier Ethernet. We look like things like VPLs, Ethernet virtual private lines, Ethernet private lines. We look at Wave. We look at DIA, dedicated internet service. We look at broadband. We look at different methods of putting together a certain network that will drive performance and application availability. And that's the foundation that we really base things on. It's something called certainty. We can design a network using our entire suite of access and network solutions to help customers get from their current environment to where they want to go in the future.
Yeah, the cool thing about that is everybody has a different path.
Exactly.
And
right.
different timing. So that's good that you listen to what the customer needs and then bring it home. That's
Absolutely.
good. That's good. Well, as the COVID lockdown becomes a thing of the past, knock on wood somewhere, and work from home environments will continue, where do you see the T-Mobile solution set outperforming your competition?
So as we think about, the advent of work from home, or let's just call it work from anywhere, and sort of what that brings from maybe a nightmare for IT leaders around things like security, right? VPNs, tunnels, secure internet access. We are bringing solutions to our clients through our partner channel as well as direct to sort of help enable the CISOs to sleep better at night. And then we're building that on top of our SD-WAN capabilities that we have. We're building that on top of our 5G work from anywhere, WFX platform. We're building that on top of our national broadband footprint or a national Ethernet footprint. But really supporting sort of the move to a work from home environment, and then enabling in the cloud a routing engine that enables customers to route traffic, contact center business, either domestically, globally, but doing it in a way that they can take advantage of their full workforce wherever they may be working at any given time.
That's great. That's great. Well, I can envision sales advisors watching this. There's thousands of sales advisors that follow the Top Gun Show. Let's say they want to bring in T-Mobile through AppSmart, of course, who else? What does the sales process look like, and how easy is it to do business with T-Mobile?
So we have assigned and dedicated program managers, often multiple program managers. In the case of AppSmart, we have two supporting AppSmart. And basically, it is working with them on quotes, on designs, working with our sales engineering team. And we can support that environment, whether it's your sales partner selling on their own or teaming. And we have a very, very open and very channel-friendly teaming arrangement with our partners. And so if there are any interest in teaming with our direct teams, whether it's looking at Fortune 100, Fortune 500, Fortune 1000, we're very open and friendly to the channel. You know, as I mentioned last week, you know, we are somewhat underpenetrated in the business space. Bringing the companies together, harnessing our direct sales force in conjunction with our partner sales force to grow market share in the B2B space is absolutely critical to the overarching T-Mobile strategy. And doing that through the channel is one of the ways that we're going to achieve our objectives.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Well, Dave, you've had an incredible career achieving amazing results, as evidenced by your over 30 years at Sprint. Your reputation is amongst the best, if not the best, in the entire industry. What advice would you give someone just starting out today building their book of business, other than only sell T-Mobile?
Right. Well, thanks, Steve. Thanks for those kind words. You know, it sort of dovetails on what I talked about last week. A lot of people sell the same products, the same types of solution. The differences, the value adds are only separated by slight shape, you know, a few degrees of separation, really. And so what it really comes down to then, I think, is the people that you have behind the solution, the people you have behind the brand that are bringing the services. So that begins with your channel management, your account management, your technology awareness, your technical acumen, the people who take care of everything. And it's really about that relationship. And again, people buy from people. And if you really want to be successful in this industry and you want to ascend to that position as a trusted technical advisor, trust begins with people. Trust is about relationship. And if you can focus on building that trust and that relationship, the technical advisor will follow right behind it and put you in a great position in this industry moving forward.
Yeah, that's great advice. And I don't think anybody has the solid history of people like T-Mobile. You guys find the best people in the business and you keep them, and they're fun people, they're smart people. That's kind of my lead into next week. I'm going to be interviewing the one and only Wayne Hankins. He's the Senior Manager of Solutions Engineering for T-Mobile. Wayne is one of my favorite people, not only in the channel, but in any industry. You will definitely not want to miss that interview. Dave, thanks a lot for being on the show today.
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching, everybody.